welcome to our podcast channel where kids can share and talk. This is Kids Talk. So sit back, relax, and stay hydrated. Hi there, this is Alan.
Hi, this is Ruby.
Our topic for today is quite interesting. But before we get into the topic, let me ask you a question. Ruby, do you have a mobile phone?
Yeah, I've got one. My parents gave it to me for my birthday.
Wow, really? What do you use it for?
Mostly social media or watching videos on the internet. Oh, and homework too.
Sounds like the mobile phone plays an important role in your daily life, isn't it?
Exactly. Now I can't live without my smartphone. But what does it have to do with today's topic?
Of course! Today we're going to talk about, should kids have their smartphone?
Okay, I think this is something that our listener would like to know.
Good. So how about let's take a guess. At what age did kids have their very first mobile phone? A. 8 years old. B. 10 years old. C. 12 years old.
That's a tough question. Some of my friends have their smartphone when they were in grade 3 or 4. It really depends.
Take it easy. Just take a guess.
Well, then I will say B, 10 years old, because I have my own smartphone when I turned 10.
Nice guess. And correct. According to a survey, the average age at which children in the U.S. get their first smartphone is around 10 years old.
Wow, sounds very similar to my experience. What about you? Do you have a smartphone?
Well, I really love to have one, but my mom said I can only have one when I get to junior high school.
I see, but why? I mean, isn't it more convenient to live with a smartphone?
Because my mom is so worried about my screen time. Let me give you some numbers. Do you know how much time that kids spend on screen use?
I'll say 2 to 3 hours a day. Am I correct?
According to the same survey, it's 4 to 5 hours a day.
Wow! Is it that much?
Yeah, that's why my mom says she won't give me a smartphone by now. But if I need a digital device to do my homework, I could use her iPad.
You know what? You should try to convince your parents.
Good point. How did you convince your parents to buy you the smartphone?
I have an agreement with my parents.
What kind of agreement? Tell me, please.
It's an agreement about my smartphone usage. If I can follow all the rules, then I can keep my smartphone. But if not, my parents will take it away from me.
Can you tell me more about the agreement?
Sure. Say for example, I promise that I will not download any apps, games, or other content that's not proper for my age.
That sounds fair. What else?
I'll keep my phone and all passwords safe and not share them with anyone.
Yeah, online privacy is something that really matters.
My parents even limit my screen time. If I watch YouTube for more than 1 hour, then the app will be locked.
They do that to prevent you from internet addiction.
I know, and I'm happy that my parents are open to discuss the rule with me.
I'd like to know more about the agreement so I can talk to my parents. Can you share it with us?
Sure, no problem. I believe that the more self-discipline we have, the more freedom we are granted.
I like this idea. Thank you for sharing. That's all for today's episode. Don't forget to stay tuned with our Kids Talk. I'm Alan.
I'm Ruby. See you next time. Bye.